Alright, so hello everyone and welcome to our latest challenge on our BN channel. Welcome everyone to the best 1970s Soviet communist car challenge in automation game. Yes, my friends, we are back with this awesome challenge again. We have revived this awesome challenge with the latest automation game version, so you can enjoy it more with more details and more awesome things. It's gonna be absolutely awesome. So of course in this broadcast we'll be talking about all the rules if you want to participate in this awesome challenge to win not one but three awesome prize cars. Yes, my friends, in this challenge we have three versions of the prize car. It's gonna be absolutely fun. So let's talk about the rules. So the rules are pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. So the rules are the first and the most easiest rule in this challenge, of course, is the production year, which is 1970, obviously. Second rule, obviously, is the quality sliders. Yes, it's allowed. You can go any option you want, plus or minus, with of course the default Techpool. Number three, of course, is the chassis and of course the panels. You can use anything you want. Basically, in this challenge, the rules are very open. Like seriously, like the rules, like a lot of options are you can use anything you want. Seriously, because I want people to actually enjoy creating awesome things, not just following some very strict rules. Because to be honest with you, Soviet cars, the only rule they followed was probably budget. So like make something cheap. That's it. Yeah. So yeah, as I mentioned, the rules are very simple. Panels, chassis, anything, engine placement. You can put any engine placement you want. Seriously, you can go front engine, mid engine. Seriously, I want to see some crazy stuff. Suspension, you can use any suspension type you want. Engine type, anything you want. If it fits the budget, put it in. I want to see some awesome things. Fuel system, obviously. Carburetors only, because I mean 1970s Soviet cars, I mean 1970s Soviet cars, probably they were like 1950s technology. So yeah, only carburetors, obviously. Race parts, no, obviously no race parts whatsoever. Next you have the fuel type. Well, I was shocked by this because in real life the Soviet Union in the 1970s, the only available fuel back then was uh, 82 freaking octane. Seriously, 82. Or if like in worse areas, it's like 79 octane. Seriously, so it's like very garbage fuel. That's why the fuel type in this challenge is of course unleaded low quality fuel. Okay, unleaded low quality fuel. Next, of course, is the exhaust. Well, obviously you need to put a muffler on the car. You can't run a car without a muffler. Next is the drivetrain, only rear-wheel drive, because according to the Soviet Union designers back then, rear-wheel drive they were like the base, like they were available for the public, but 4x4s they were available for the army only. That's why we are not building army cars; we're building people's cars. So rear-wheel drive, you know, rear-wheel drive. I mean, favorably in real life, they actually use solid axles, like very base rear-wheel drive system they used back then. So I would really appreciate if you can, of course, if you can keep things realistic. But we'll see. Differential gearbox option, well, anything you want, but make sure it's sorry, the differential, anything you want, but the gearbox, it needs to be of course manual gearbox only, gentlemen. Remember, manual gearbox only, but any differential you want, no problem. Tires only road tires, and also no sport, no race. So only road, normal everyday tires, like for example hard long lives or mediums or utility or any other option. But except of course no 4x4s, no sport, and no race. So road, everyday, regular tires only. Cross ply or radials, your choice, no problem. Next, of course, is the brakes. Well, back in the day, they used to put only drums. The drums were like Soviet Union's #1 choice, but later they actually started to put discs. So if it fits your budget, no problem, go for it. Next, of course, is the aerodynamics. Well, I don't know if I mean they didn't have what the hell they call it, what are they called? Wind tunnel. They didn't have. I believe in the Soviet Union, the only wind tunnels they had were only for fighter jets and for the army, basically, to test like fighter jets or new airplanes or whatever. But in this particular challenge, I will say no aerodynamics options whatsoever. So keep it on none. Seriously, keep it on none. No under tray, no fully clad, no semi clad, nothing. No under tray whatsoever. Yeah, yeah, no under tray whatsoever. So aerodynamics, nothing, no aerodynamics whatsoever. But of course, you can adjust the engine coolant and of course the brake coolant, no problem. Seats, well, my friend, yeah, seats. You need to have at least 5 seats in this challenge. Yes, 5 seats at least in any configuration you want. You can put a bench up front, you can put a bench in the back, but full 5 seats, not compact, please. Full 5 seats. Next, of course, you have the entertainment. Well, entertainment, it's optional. If it fits your budget, you can put an entertainment system. But if you don't, if you run out of money, for example, then it's your choice. Next, of course, is the suspension type. Well, my friend, it's a road car. It's a family everyday car. So make sure that you have at least 10 comfort points. At least 10 comfort points, which seems enough for this challenge. Next, of course, we have the economy or like fuel efficiency. Well, my friend, go as high as possible. Seriously, like back then they cared about few like mileage, so I'm not gonna say like 50 mpg. No, so go as high as possible. And in comfort, as I mentioned, 10 comfort point at least, because yes, I'll be using the TCP, the total category points. The car with the highest total category points will of course be a winner. So the best tuned car with the highest numbers, it will get also a winner seat. So make sure your car also has at the highest total category points. So if you're asking what is a total category points, well, I'll be adding obviously drivability, comfort, and safety, and fuel efficiency, and these things, and reliability. I'll be adding all these points together, and the car that will score the highest number, it will get a winner seat as the best tuned car in automation game. Now, the budget. Well, the budget, as I mentioned, I wanted to enjoy your time. I wanted to create some awesome classic cars. Yes, I know they were terrible, and like, of course, we will keep that happening. So, approximate cost is $10,000, because yes, I actually Googled Soviet cars in the 70s. They said they sold a very crappy car for like $2,600, which is impossible in automation game. They also sold another car, like mid-range, mid-expensive car, Moskvich something, which is like $6,400 car. So also it's very hard to do an automation game. And they also sold a car which called the Volga something, I don't know, which is like $10,000 apparently back then. So $10,000, like 13,000 rubles back then. So yeah, $10,000 is your budget. 13,000 rubles in the 1970s, not currently. So this is your budget, the approximate cost, 10K. So seriously, use it wisely. Make sure your car is really awesome, and make sure that the car is actually looking like a Soviet car. Yeah, I know they used 2012. I know, Mr. Ice. So, yeah, strapped them to the roof. That makes sense. Okay, so yeah, as I mentioned, my friend, make sure your car looks as Soviet, as communist as possible. Seriously, Google these cars. Take a look on how they designed them, the looks, the interior, the engines that they use. Seriously, I want to see some like go red, go team red. Seriously, in this challenge, we are not designers, we are comrades basically in this design. I hope that Twitch won't really shut my broadcast for saying that. But anyway, yes, in this challenge we are going team red, which means yes, it's $10,000, which in other countries you can buy some pretty decent cars at that time. But in Soviet Union, $10,000, which is, as I mentioned, 13,000 rubles at that time. And as always, no red warning lights, please. No red warning lights on the car. Like, don't give me a car that will flip on its roof, because of a warning lights, or red not allowed, but yellow no problem. Go crazy. Yes, and the engine, make sure your engine has no more than 15% engine stress, please. 15%, that's your maximum percentage for engine stress when it comes to pistons, connecting rods, crankshaft, block stress. No more than 15%, please. As I mentioned, this is the base design that I did, and I gave this awesome car to Mr. Canola Skies, and he absolutely did his magic. So we have three price cars in this challenge. We have the regular, everyday, honest, hardworking family version, and of course we have the everyday taxi version. Yes, my friends, we have built a taxi for you, and of course the third version, well, you can already guess from the black paint and the luxurious interior for who this thing. I mean, the people who are driving this. Let's say they are high officials in the government. Let's say that, because I can't pronounce the three magical letters, for the people who actually drive them. But you understand my vision. So let's go over, of course, the everyday hardworking family version. Let's go over that. These are the price cars. Obviously, also we'll be driving them in the MNG to see how they actually drive. Yeah, yeah, spooky stories from the Black Blast. Yes. By the way, if you're wondering what is a Blast means strength or power. That's the translation, the word of Blast. Okay, which is the name of the car. So this is the base version, or the people's car, the everyday hardworking family that actually saved for, I don't know, for 15 years. They've been saving money to buy this car, but they actually bought it. Congratulations! After they have submitted million documents and million stamps and bribes and blah blah blah. Anyway, so this is the car that they'll be having, and they will actually worshiping this car because they finally got it after ages of waiting. This is called the Vlast 23A, this thing is running with 101 horsepower. Yes, my friends, we have 101 horsepower because our friends in the West are bragging with their massive V8s. Yes, we have power as well, 101 horsepower from our 2.3 liter four-cylinder engine. It's obviously an overhead valve technology. Running with a two-barrel carb, not a single barrel, a two-barrel carb with 8.7 to 1 compression ratio. As I mentioned, it's rear-wheel drive, 4-speed manual, double wishbone. Yes, we have independent front suspension. Yes, take that to the West. And of course, the back obviously is solid axle coil as well. To be honest with you, the West also are using the same thing. Our car, which is this beautiful car, has nearly 50-50 weight distribution, ensuring a nice handling performance, as you can see, and a total weight of around 1,044 kilos. So it's not a bad car. It's actually a pretty decent chassis. With this awesome car, when you get the keys to this awesome car as a gift to the hardworking family that will get this car, not only will give you your own special stickers that will, of course, resembles our own hardworking Labor Party in Soviet Union, of course, and the army and all of that nonsense. And of course, commemorating us going to the space in 1957 and 1958, and much more than that. Not only this, we'll give you your own. Look at this, modernized instrument cluster with, of course, temperature gauges and, of course, fuel gauge. So you don't need to get out and dipstick your fuel tank. You can actually just look at here and you'll understand how much fuel you have left in your car. Yes, take that to West. We have our own technology as well. Not only that, we have a light that indicates if your battery is bad or if your engine is running on low oil. Also, look at that. We have our awesome technology as well. And of course, the third light for, well, if something, for example, if something blow up in your engine, something happened bad, if you need to take your car to the mechanic, this light will lights up, so you can actually take it to your local local neighborhood mechanic to take a look on the spark plugs, on the distributor, whatever. So look at that. We have our own awesome technologies, and look at that. We have also our electronic indicators. We have left and right. Look at that. We have awesome technology. Not only that, we gave your family a nice entertainment system. We have this awesome radio station or radio receiver, actually, with a singular speaker, as you can see underneath it. This thing will receive AM and FM radio waves, so you can enjoy so you can enjoy listening to our Soviet anthem plus some our favorite state provided music. Yes, and as not only that, you have your own glove compartment, so you can store in your gloves, and I don't know what else you will store here, your vodka bottle or whatever. So yes, you will store things here, so enjoy that. As I mentioned, 4-speed stick shifter manual gearbox with your own parking brake, and of course 3 pedals, and of course your own air conditioning, manual air conditioning. Just roll this needle down, of course, and you will have your own fresh air while driving along on our proud Soviet soil. Next, saving your family in a case of a crash, God forbid. There is, of course, 2 seat belts for the front passengers, so don't worry, you will not fly off the window. You will actually be sitting down safely. So that's also, take that to the west. We have our own safety options. In case of a sunlight, yes, you have 2 sun visors. No worries. You don't need to worry. You don't need to worry to wear your sunglasses every day. You can just lower these 2 things down, and they will protect your eyes from the sun. As I mentioned, we not only we have these awesome gifts together with the car, we'll give you also your own vodka bottle. Yes, my friends, our own USSR vodka bottle, so you can celebrate this awesome occasion when you got this car from the dealership after hard working and saving up money for years. We'll give you this awesome proud USSR vodka bottle so you can enjoy and celebrate with your family. Yes, as you can see, it's not an empty box. There's actually a bottle on the inside. So enjoy that, and congratulations, comrade, to this awesome car for having it. So as I mentioned, this is the first prize car that you will get when you win this awesome challenge. The second prize car that you will get if you will win this awesome challenge is, of course, the Vlast 23B, but this is the taxi version. This thing was built by Mr. Canola Skies for this awesome challenge. I mean, apparently I wanted something just for the people's car, but he actually designed this awesome taxi variant. So also you will get this awesome car if you will win this awesome challenge. Let me show you what this thing has. So this thing has pretty much the same engine, which tells you how reliable our 4-cylinder 2.3 liter is. It will run non-stop as a taxi car every day of the week. So mechanically, it's pretty much the same thing, but visually, as you can see, you have this pretty awesome yellow taxi cab paint job. But of course, the T stands for taxi. Of course, written on the side with these checkered flags, black squares, as you can see on the back, to tell the people that this is a cab or a taxi. On the roof also you have this light box, which will of course turn on when this thing is empty and there's ready to take a fare. On the inside, we replaced, of course, the seats, the carpet, and everything with a heavy duty materials, so they can actually withstand, of course, the everyday usage and a lot of passengers going in and out of this awesome car. Not only that, we included our head party state, of course, what else to call them? I want to say brochures or advertisement, or what to call these. So yes, these are included, so you can, of course, while taking a ride in our taxi, you will also enjoy the joy being under the regime of course, the Soviet Union at that time. Yep. Propaganda posters. Yes, propaganda posters. Sorry, posters. So yes, and up front we have pretty much the same technology dashboard, plus plus over that we have, of course, the taxi CV radio. So of course the driver can communicate with, of course, the taxi cab office if there's a fare going on or something, or an emergency or whatever. And the same quality stuff, heavy duty, of course, dashboard, the materials, the AM FM radio stayed here, so also you will have a nice luxurious ride. Same safety stuff, same point stuff, very awesome, reliable, hardworking car every day of the week. At the back in the trunk, it's not empty, so you have a spare wheel, you have a jack, and I'm not sure if that's a first aid kit or a hidden gun in there, but okay. You have a jack and tire iron stuff, so whatever. So yeah, you have some pretty awesome stuff going on back there to help you in case of an emergency of a flat tire, or if you want to get into a fight with another person against the state. And yeah, that's all for the taxi variant. So far we have reviewed, but obviously this one doesn't come with a vodka bottle because that's unsafe. But for the family car, yes, you'll get a vodka bottle so you can celebrate the moment. Now this is the taxi variant. Now of course we'll be showing you I'll be showing you the top high officers version of the car. It's called the Vlast 23C. This pretty awesome black version of the car, which of course if you drive this thing around, it will send fear into the of course the minds and hearts of of course your brother comrades walking on the sidewalk. So this pretty black, crazy, distinguished black version, this thing will be given to the top officers, of course, as a thank you for their hard-working efforts to keep our supreme leaders and our, of course, party, say, and our regime going on in a nice, safe, and good and honorable manner. This pretty awesome car comes with a better upgraded engine than the everyday mainstream version. This thing has a 5.5 liter V8 engine pushing 184 horsepower. Yes, my friends, we have a V8. Not only the West, they have V8s. Also, us too, we have V8s. This thing comes with a 2-barrel carb on top, 9.0 to 1 compression, rear-wheel drive still, 4-speed manual gearbox, pretty much the same suspension configuration, but it's beefier, it's heavier duty, so in case of sporty driving or of course hardcore pursuits. This thing is a bit heavier, 1.29 1.2 or let's say 1.3 tons. The reason for that is the big V8 up front, and also because this thing was built from thicker steel in case of a shooting or any kind of an emergency. This thing is basically a tank, so no problem, no problem, our comrades, you'll be safe driving or being driven in this awesome thing. On the inside, so we have some upgraded stuff. Instead of the cheap cloth seats, here you will get leather seats, black leather seats. Of course, you will get higher quality, comfortable carpet, leather dashboard, real wood instead of sticker stuff, and of course, as I mentioned, thicker steel and more comfortable and luxurious rides. So our high officials and officers can actually enjoy being chauffeured around, or enjoy actually driving this pretty powerful beast. So these are basically all the three versions: the A, B, and the C versions. As I mentioned before, the winners of this challenge, of course, with their amazing cars, will get the keys to all these three cars. So the first we'll get 3 top fast cars. When we test them, we have the first, second, third, the best 3 top times, and also we have the prettiest car in this challenge, which will will be, of course, decided on a vote on Discord. People will vote on the prettiest cars. That also will be counted as a winner. And of course, the third category for winner is, of course, the highest TCP, the total category points. If you are not familiar, what is the total category points? Well, my friend, the total category points is very simple. What I'll do when I get your cars, I'll be calculating and adding these numbers: the drivability, the sportiness, the comfortness, the prestige, and of course the safety, and also the practicality and the fuel efficiency and the reliability. I'll be adding all these together. I'll be adding them together, on the calculator or whatever. And of course, the car that will score the highest number, it will of course be added as also a winner. So you have 3 ways to win this challenge. You can tune and build the best car in Automation Game to get the highest TCP or total category points, or you can build the prettiest car with the most amazing details ever. That will also be counted as a winner. Number 3 is, of course, build the fastest car. So I'm not going to tell you how I'll be testing these cars. Seriously, make sure to tune your car for, well, everything. I might test it on the track. I might test it on a city course. I might test it on a rally stage. I might test it, I don't know, in a jungle. So, these cars, they go anywhere. So I don't know. I might take them on a dirt track, or a fast track, a small track, a compact track, maybe on the Top Gear test track. So we'll see. We'll see. Make sure to tune your car to go basically anywhere. It'll be ready for anything, like a true comrade car. You know, tough, comfortable. You know, ready for everything. Ready for snow, ready for dirt, ready for fast driving, ready for everything. Yeah, make sure to tune your cars in that pretty awesome way. Ooh, kind of sporty. 10.9 seconds from 0 to 100, that's nice. So the tires are a bit old, but okay. Wow, that's an easy car to drift. That was easy. Whoa, very easy car to drift. Tires are a bit... Ooh, look at the instrument. Nice work, Canola. Whoa. Look at that. Oh crap, I forgot to export these things into the stickers. I need to put the non what do they call it, the collapsed livery option. Driving with a vodka bottle on the back seat. Can you imagine how to explain this to the police officer? Yes, officer, I have a vodka bottle, a massive vodka bottle in my car. But don't worry, I'm not drinking it. It's on the back seat. Okay, so the base version it's kind of great to drive actually. It's not bad at all. Wow, that's 100 horsepower. It actually makes a lot of difference. Yeah, emissions. Who care about emissions? Ooh, lots of torque. My god, on second gear this thing spins wheels. This thing spins all of its wheels. Or actually, the rear wheels only, like on nearly all gears. There's a lot of torque. Look at that! Can you imagine drifting? Can you imagine being a chauffeur for a high officer at the back, and like drifting like this while he's sitting on the back seats? Probably will be shot already, but I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, comrade, but it's not my fault. The engine is too powerful. Whoa, this thing is powerful. Hey, Charles, how are you, my friend? Look at that. Look at this speed. Come on. Brakes. Well, so Soviet brakes are not great. So gentlemen, that's pretty much it for this awesome challenge. Tell me what you think about it in the comment section below. And of course, if you do like my videos, hit the like button, of course, and don't forget to write me in the comments what kind of ideas do you have for this awesome challenge. Do you like these cars? What do you think about the rules? All of that in the comment section below. So that's pretty much it. Thank you so much everyone for watching. As always, if you like my challenges, if you like my work and broadcast and everything, you can of course support my work by subscribing to my Patreon page, the link in the description below. By subscribing, of course, you'll be supporting this channel, and I'll be super thankful for that. Also, you'll be able to download everything that I've made through the years, replicas, crazy creations, everything that I've made is available on my Patreon page, the link in the description below. So that's pretty much it, my friends, for tonight in this awesome video. Good luck on your awesome creations. Don't forget to drop your .car file before the deadline. Good luck in your creations, and I'll see you on the deadline on Twitch. So thank you so much everyone for watching. Have a great night, and goodbye for now, my friends.